quick hack, verifying formulas fast in Microsoft Excel. So when you work with complicated spreadsheets, you're always going to put these formulas in. We have the sum, the count, and the average here, and you're always going to want to check them. Now I want to show you the quickest way to actually check simple formulas. Let's take this example. Here the sum is 45. Now these numbers could be much more complicated, much more complex, and you wouldn't really be able to tell that sum, the 45, looks good or not. Maybe you want to do another sum here just to be sure, okay, I just added everything correctly, everything is good, and you press enter and you see that it's 45. But what's a shorter way to actually do that? And the funny thing is, I didn't know this trick in the first few months of me working in Excel, and I saw some people do it, and my mind was blown that I didn't notice this faster. Here's what happens when you select these cells and look at the bottom of the screen. It will show you the count and the sum. This, by the way, can be customized, and I'm going to show you how to customize it right now. So you might see different things depending on how your Excel is set by default. But it shows me that the sum of these figures is 45, the count is 6, which we've already established, and the average is 7.5, which is exactly what I have here. And you can do this for a number of cells depending on what you want to see. So that's the quick way to check formulas, and I strongly encourage you to embrace it. Now, the way you actually modify this is when you select the cells, right click, and you'll see all of these things pop up here. And if you look at this section, you'll see you can actually add the minimum and the maximum and a numerical count. And now if I go to the minimum and maximum sheet, I can select everything here, and it's going to tell me the minimum is 4, which is here, the maximum is 10, which is here. And we're going to see this in the next lecture where we look into the minimum and the maximum formulas, and your sheet is going to look exactly like this one. So that's how you customize this feature. That's how you use it. I strongly encourage you to always select cells and pay attention to the bottom of the screen, because the reality is it's going to make you more accurate for all of these simple formulas, which you can always make mistakes on, especially if you're in a rush, and it's going to make you much more productive going forward.